Okay, so I thought I'd make a video today about adding cars in Assetto Corsa, so modded cars, and also what to do if that does go wrong or the game crashes upon loading those cars up. So I've loaded up here one car in particular I know that this worked with, and I've got quite a few also that have. Now I'll post a link to this car in the description. This is the S15 Nissan Silvia, so we want to go on the download link here. All credit goes to the creators for this one. These guys are very clever people. So I'll go ahead and download this one. So we'll go through sort of all the prompts and things, and that one's downloading. Let's hope my internet is not too slow here today. 4 minutes it's saying, so I guess I'll see you guys in 4 minutes. Okay, so the download's complete over here. So what we want to do is we want to double click on this one to open it up. Now we see we get the RB26 S15 and also the stock one. With that open, we want to bring this Explorer window. We want to navigate to our hard drive, the Steam library folder, Steam apps, then common, and into the Assetto Corsa folder. Now from here is where all the content will go, into the content folder, and then cars. So then we want to drag and drop these two into here. We want to make sure that they don't go into any of the other folders. They're copying across now, and we can see they've gone there. Now I'm only going to show the next part with the RB26 one. We'll leave the stock one there, but what I'll do is I'll load up the game and I'll show you guys what happens if we just leave it at that and try and use this car. So I've gone ahead and selected the car. So now if we go ahead and start here, we'll see what happens if we don't make any changes to any of the files. So it normally tries to load up and then it will crash. It has every single time on me without changing any of these things, but there is a quick little tip to get it to work without fail. So we can see down the bottom, we can see loading car Nissan Silvia RB26. So we'll just wait for it. It's not loading anything. It might have become unresponsive. I won't Control-Alt-Delete out of it just yet. But we will soon see. Possibly crash. It's definitely hanging here and not making any progress. Control-Alt-Delete and Task Manager. Oh, actually, just as I did that, yeah, ac.exe has stopped working, so let's close out of it and I'll show you what we need to do. So this game, the menus and the game itself seem to run as separate applications. I'm not 100% sure why, but however they do it. So what I'll do once this quits, okay, so now it's quit out here, so we want to go into the RB26 Nissan Silvia. I believe it's in data. Yep, it is in data, and then into Aero here. So in Aero, I'm not 100% sure if this part is needed, but I've been told to change this to 2.0 no matter what car we're using, and we want to remove this whole section under data here. So if we delete it, Control S, close it, and we'll relaunch our Assetto Corsa. We'll let this load up. Okay, we'll skip through the menus. I get this every time for another car. And we'll go main menu and drive. And this time when we go to start, it's loading car. At the bottom we can see Nissan Silvia S15, and here we are, it's loaded the car. I don't have my steering wheel connected right now, but it does work, and yeah. So that's all you need to do, guys. The car will work perfectly fine with that mod. That's how I've got a lot of these modded cars to work. So basically, once we're in the game, we go into content and then cars. That's where we would add the car itself. Be careful that there's not doubled up folders there as well. That's one other thing that gives a bit of problems. It'll have sort of Nissan Silvia RB26 and inside that Nissan Silvia RB26. But once the car's in the folder, we then want to go into the folder for the car. There'll be a data folder in there, and there'll be a file in there, aero.ini. Change the version to 2.0, and anything underneath, I believe it was data. Sorry, I'll just go back into it just to make absolutely sure. We go into data and then aero, and then it's under the data heading. So change version to 2.0, remove data inside the square brackets until the next square bracket. So in this case it is wing, and save it, and then relaunch Assetto Corsa, and you won't have any problems from there. But hey, hope this helps some of you guys. I didn't find any video tutorials to do this myself. I spent hours digging on written forums and things like that. And if I find the link to what fixes for me, I'll definitely include this here. Give credit where it's due. And yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next one. So I'm back. So I noticed while I was editing this video that when I launch Assetto Corsa and try and load into the game, for some reason the fraps on my computer doesn't want to load or record, the in-game footage. It just stays in the menu. So I thought I'd give it another try here. See if I can Alt-Tab and switch between and see. So if we start engine, should try and load up the game for us here. Says loading car, Nissan Silvia S15. Okay, now I don't think Fraps is recording here, so I'm just going to Alt-Tab back to the menu and then back to the game. The frames per second count is in the bottom left now, so we can see the car's loaded up. I also wanted to mention, even though we removed those extra lines from the file, that the car will still have whatever colour scheme you choose. It'll match the wheels, the brakes, whatever the person has that has made the skin is included. And we can go ahead and start here, and we can see that the car works. And yeah, that's all I wanted to cover off here. But again, guys, thanks a lot for watching.